Deron Everest. I was going to make a mountain joke, but it's just...
Thanks for not.
It's not going to happen. Clowney or Griffin for the Hawks? Gordon or Warford?
Look, you're dealing with a limited preseason camp. It's not going to be normal, so I'd prefer players with familiarity already.
Yeah, I'll go Clowney.
Clowney knows the scheme. There's not going to be any real adjustment period. Same is true of Josh Gordon. As for Larry Warford, I don't mind that idea. He'd be a plug-and-play option at right guard. I think it makes the most sense if Damian Lewis isn't going to be a starter for you in year one. He can be a stopgap bridge type for you. If you think Lewis is good to go, then there's no need.
Barrett B49. Got a new picture. I like it. Does the Kennedy opt-out count to the 90 to 80-man roster cuts?
Yes. Kennedy's not going to count against the official roster for the Cowboys. He'll be on the special reserve list. The Cowboys will keep his contract rights, but he's not going to be counted. So that does help Dallas get down from the 90-man roster limit to that 80-man limit that they're going to have to get to very, very soon.
Also, there is a video around the Kennedy opt-out on the Cowboys channel.
Right
you
now.
can go to youtube.com/Dallas Cowboys Report. Get a little bit more in-depth. And if you are a Cowboys fan and you haven't already subscribed to that channel, please do. Over 64,000? You're getting close to 65, right?
Yeah, we are.
65,000
Getting to
subs.
69K soon. Can't wait.
Oh, boy, Tom. All right, next question. Austin, what's up, my man? Do you think that the Packers are going to sign Everson Griffen? So Austin's asking this question because we talked about it a little bit on NFL Daily News and Rumors section. The Packers showing some interest in Griffin. Griffin also saying, yeah, I'm interested to go there as well.
Yeah, so the mutual interest there, I am curious to see if there's anything really to it because I don't quite get the fit for Griffin. Like,
Correct.
It's a different scheme than what he's been used to. The Packers have other pass rush options who arguably are better than Everson Griffen, or at least at a pretty similar capacity. So I like the idea of adding more pass rush. I never really disagree with that. The timing of the leak is interesting and makes me wonder, and maybe I'll be proven wrong very soon, if this is an attempt to get a team like the Vikings or Lions or someone else to go, okay, well, let's go in, let's get our guy, and not kind of dilly-daddle and drag this out here.
Dilly-daddling here on NFL Daily. Richard Lee, what's up, my dude? Allen Robinson trade to Patriots for 2?
If all you get for Allen Robinson is what the Patriots give up for Mohamed Sanu, all the more reason to fire Ryan Pace as soon as humanly possible. I mean, Allen Robinson is a legitimate number 1 receiver who has never had competent quarterback play dating back to college.
What about Blake Bortles?
Exactly. Never had competent quarterback play dating back to college. He's a college quarterback. Christian Hackenberg.
Stud.
There's Chase Daniel Trubisky. He hasn't had good quarterback play. He still put up numbers despite that. If all you get is a late 2 for him, that is front office malpractice.
Kyron, slightly tilted smiley face.
Yeah.
Will the Seahawks get Antonio Brown? Kyron,
Well, has he
question.
retired again yet?
I think he unretired.
Okay, so he's back to being unretired. Got it. I think Josh Gordon makes more sense for Seattle. I know that there's some interest in Antonio Brown and with Seattle. I know Russ Wilson would like to add him. I think that Antonio Brown still potentially suspended by the NFL. That has not been finalized yet.
Yep.
Antonio Brown was upset about it, but I mean, it takes time.
FAB.
Dude. Yeah, FAB in the comments.
FAB.
I think Josh Gordon in the end is a safer, a more familiar, maybe not the same high ceiling, but just a more conservative addition for the Seahawks offense.
What up, Tom? With less preseason, no preseason, will we see less trades at the deadline, less time to get new players into your team?
I actually don't think that it's less time to get new players on your team. I assume you mean deadline, you're referring to the roster cut deadline.
Yeah.
I think the issue is
August 16th.
you're not going to see these players.
Correct.
Like the only guys, like you're not going to see trades of like former undrafted free agents or rookies who are second-year players. Like it's only going to be guys who have actual game film on them. That eliminates a lot of the possible trades. So I think, yes, you will see fewer trades at that roster cut deadline this season.
I would say probably the 2 players I was the most excited to watch in the preseason, and unfortunately we're not going to be able to get to see them, Tua and Joe Burrow. So who do you think is going to have the better season? Now, I want you to think about this and the idea that Tua is going to play the full season.
Okay, so equal games.
I'm going to make this the pinned comment on today's video, so let me know who's going to have the better season. If you think it's going to be Tua, I want you to type TT. If you think it's going to be Joe Burrow, I want you to scroll on down and let us know. Type JB. All right, Bradster, what's up, man? Do you think that the 49ers will re-sign George Kittle?
I think they will, because what are they going to do? Not pay their best player? I think that deal gets done. I don't know when. Maybe it's in camp, but
he's the best tight end in the league. You can argue me all you want. He's the best tight end in the league.
I agree. You pay that guy. I think the issue for the Niners is figuring out just how much above the current tight end market they actually end up going.
Zach Taylor, what's up, man? What would happen if Dak opt out this season?
Nightmare for the Cowboys. Kind of, I guess.
Andy Dalton.
His contract would toll, so he would be on the same franchise tag he's on this year, so it'd be 31.4 or whatever for next year.
Okay.
He would not count against the Cowboys' cap space, though. In that same amount, it wouldn't count in that way. You'd save like $30 million by not having Dak under contract, although now you're playing with Andy Dalton, and then you go like maybe 6-10 or 7-9, and then you don't have the playoffs. Now you're like, well, shoot, do we go get a quarterback? Do we franchise tag Dak again at the expensive price tag? And it's fun from a money-saving perspective, not great from a football roster-building perspective, though. That's the problem.
It'd be fun from a content perspective.
Sure, I guess.
I think it'd be interesting.
Bad for the season.
All right, that's fair. So will you guys go to an NFL game this year? Type 1 for yes, type 0 for no. I'm hoping to at least be able to go to one game. I remember we took the whole team, the whole Chat Sports team, to a Monday Night Football game. Titans, Marcus Mariota Titans, beating the Dallas Cowboys Monday Night Football. I hope we'd be able to do something like that again this year. And everyone typing right now, I am seeing a lot of zeros. So Kevin Otto's saying no, which is all good. Steve C, though, he says 1 for yes. Bottom line is this. If you're looking to go to an NFL game this year, you can see the link below, chatsports.com/staysafe. That's the link to be able to get an NFL face mask for your favorite team. So they come in packs of 3. The one that you see on screen right now, $24.99. You can also get a single face mask. That one's $14.99. Now, the one that's the most bang for your buck. Now, I'm all about deals, Tom.
Yeah, you are.
This is the one that I like to get, $29.99 a pack of 4. So remember, pack of 4, $29.99. One, $14.99. Chatsports.com/staysafe. All different colors. Your favorite team. You're going to have to wear it if you want to go to a game. But also, you might as well rep your favorite team going to the grocery store, walking down the street, walking your dog. Tom and I all have these masks, and here's my proof that I actually have it. It's a great thing, too. Fits well, looks good, and it's machine washable. Comments in the description. Kyron, what's up, dude? Any chance of the Lions signing Everson Griffen?
I'd say, yeah, there is a chance. I haven't heard a ton of like actual sourcing of the Lions having interest there, but from like a logical perspective, they could use another pass rusher.
Yep.
And Everson Griffen, Trey Flowers, 1-2 punch, pretty darn good. If I was Detroit, yeah, I'd have interest. And heck, maybe that was the leak from Griffin's camp of like, let's say the Packers to get the Lions or Vikings involved. So if I was Detroit, heck yeah, I would have interest there, and there's certainly a chance.
What up, Mike? I know you're a Raider fan. If you are a Raider fan watching the show, go subscribe to our Raiders only channel, youtube.com/Raiders Report. Just found out I got another little Raider fan on the way.
Nice.
So I just want to say, everyone, have a good day. So what I want everyone to do right now is to say congrats to Mike. He's having another little Raider come on the way. Do you know if it's a boy or girl? Let us know in the comments section.
Just found out. It might be a little bit too early for that one.
Is it? Oh, okay. Do a gender reveal. Maybe we'll put it on the Raiders Report. So everyone right now, start typing congrats to Mike. I see Barrett B49. I see Hayden Kim typing. Shanav M. Shelly Dahlman. Shout out to Mike. Much appreciated for the comment. Nathaniel Ruiz. Get a picture. Do you believe that if any starting quarterback opts out, the team season is basically done for?
I mean, pretty much, yeah.
I don't know about that. I could make the argument that it might be better for like the Jags.
There might be like a couple of teams where the starting quarterback isn't great. Like, for example, if Mitchell Trubisky opted out and they just had Nick Foles, well, they're in the same spot that they were.
True.
You know, if Tyrod Taylor opts out, they have Justin Herbert. At that point, the season wouldn't be over. But any of like the teams competing for a Super Bowl, you know, if Russell Wilson opts out, or if any of those top 10, top 15 starting quarterbacks opt out, yeah, the season's pretty much over.
Oh, boy. Jinteek, did I get that right? Logan Ryan to Seattle after Dunbar incident. So they're different corners.
But Logan Ryan has mostly been a nickel. So it makes you feel better, though, about the cornerback spot, because right now you're going to go throw Ugo Amadi in that nickel role unless you move a Diggs or
like a Drake or Patrick.
I think a Kirkpatrick could make sense. It depends on if they want a nickel option or if you want an outside guy. If you want an outside option, I don't think Ryan's the best fit. If you're down to go with a nickel, I think Ryan would be a good addition for the Seattle Seahawks.
Jaden, what's up, dude? 2020 sack leader. So who do you think is going to lead the NFL in 2020 in sacks? You got any predictions here?
How about I go Khalil Mack? He gets back on top of it with a bounce back season.
Oh boy, I don't know if I want to go with like a Nick Bosa or I should have just
you
said
could say Bosa, which I think
yeah.
I've done before.
Chandler Jones has got to be in there.
Good pick. Always underrated.
You know what? I'm going to go Chandler Jones.
Okay.
I think that's just probably the safest option.
I'll go AFC Myles Garrett too.
Ooh. Okay.
Cover up
He
both
got paid
sides.
a little bit.
He
5
did.
years, $125 million. Wow. A lot of dough. All right, so will the 2020 NFL season happen? Why for yes and for no? I am going to continue to say yes because God do I need
Pro
it.
sports are going to play. They're going to force their way through. Now, it might get a little dicey. People are going to be upset at points, but I think the pro sports are going to force their way through, and we'll have a baseball season and NFL season. And hey, the NBA is staying pretty negative in terms of their test results.
Come on,
so
let's get some
good.
Ys. Let's get some Ys flowing in here. I got the Gorilla, Miri, Shakir Pierce, Rashad Lee, Trayvon Thomas. A lot of Ys coming in from the Gorilla. You can continue to type Y. We'll give you a shout out here. Hayden, Shanav, Jaden, America's team. We need football, so everyone please type Y for yes. King J got that super chat in. Remember, when you use super chats, you get on the show.
Mm-hmm.
What could Dallas get back in a trade for Dak Prescott?
You're probably looking for first-round picks, and if I'm the Cowboys, I'm not taking less than what Jamal Adams just went for. I'm probably asking for 2 firsts.
Okay.
Unless you have no intention of re-signing him, at which point you try and create the best bidding war possible and just take the best offer, which maybe is a little bit less. But I think you're looking at multiple early draft picks because you don't find top 10 quarterbacks readily available on the market. That doesn't happen in the NFL.
Steve C., what's up, my man? Who is a good contender for Defensive Rookie of the Year? So a good contender for Defensive Rookie of the Year.
There's this guy named Chase Young who's probably going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year.
I was trying to think of another name outside of Chase Young. I mean, Derek Brown.
Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah. Love me some. Jeff Okudah's a good name as well. Shout out to producer Dylan. Isaiah Simmons. Give me some Isaiah Simmons. So Steve C., it's a solid question. Super chat time from Nicholas. And Nicholas, is this like your second or third super chat? And I'm hearing in my ear from producer Dylan, this will be the last question of the day. So if you do want to get your question on the show, you got a super chat right now. Even though we have questions at corner, could the Vikings sign Clowney to line up at outside linebacker?
You could sign Clowney, but he's not going to play outside linebacker unless the Vikings make a full-fledged shift to a 3-4 scheme. In the current 4-3 that we saw last year from Minnesota, Clowney would be a defensive end. Regardless, he's going to be a pass rusher. He would be your Everson Griffen replacement. He would play opposite Daniil Hunter, which is a really awesome 1-2 punch. So outside linebacker, sure, if you're in a 3-4 scheme, but he would be a pass rusher. And honestly, I don't mind that move for Minnesota. I wouldn't mind getting another impact edge rusher. If you got questions at corner, either fill that or get to the quarterback faster.